Hello, here we are going to discuss about two more problems, we call it quiz, which will again help us to verify our understanding about what we have discussed so far. So again there are two more quizzes. The first one is, okay, and remember we will talk about the approach here. What approach you are going to take to solve this problem, that is most important, because we may not get this kind of problem but we may have similar kind of problem. So understanding the approach is more important here. So first problem, element X forms a chloride with formula XCl2, which is solid. The word solid is important. If a chloride of an element is solid, that means it could be a metallic chloride and has high melting point. Again, high melting point, again it says it could be a metallic chloride, because metallic chlorides are generally solids having high melting point. Now question is, X would most likely be in the same group of the periodic table as, options are sodium, magnesium, aluminium and silicon. Now let us talk about the approach. What is the approach you are going to take here? The first approach you are going to take is to find out what is the possible valency of this element. Find the valency. Okay, this is the approach you are going to take here. Now see, the formula of the chloride is XCl2. Now we know that chlorine has a valency of 1. So if the formula of the chloride is XCl2, that means the element X has a valency of 2. Only if the element has valency 2, then only the chloride will be XCl2. Okay. So now we know that element X has a valency of 2. Now of these 4 options, let us see which has valency of 2. Sodium has valency 1, magnesium has valency 2, aluminium has valency 3 and silicon has valency 4. So since this X has valency 2, so X should belong to the same group where magnesium belongs. So X should be in the group of magnesium. So now you got the approach, that how we should solve this problem. Find the valency and match with the valency, then you can find out in which group it should belong. This is a very interesting example. Let us go to the next problem. This is another interesting problem. Element A with atomic number 6 and there is another element B, atomic number 14. They belong to the same group. First question, provide their electronic configuration and state the group in which they occur. So what is the approach here? First of all, we know the atomic number. For A, the atomic number is 6 and for B, the atomic number is 14. So atomic number is number of protons. So let us write number of protons. So if we know the number of protons, we know the number of electrons, same as number of protons, because atoms are electrically neutral. So if A has 6 protons, A will also have 6 electrons. If B has 14 protons, B will have 14 electrons. Now from the electrons, number of electrons, we can get the electronic configuration. For A it is 2 4, because first shell will be having 4 electrons. For B it will be 2 8 4. 2 plus 8 10 plus 4 14. So what is the valency of valence electrons? For A it is 4, for B also it is 4. So they both have 4 valence electrons. Now group number of an element having 4 valence electrons, okay, should be 4 plus 10. That is the formula you can use. So group number of an element having 4 valence electrons should be 4 plus 10. Add 10 to this. So both these elements A and B should be 14. So both belong to group 14. Now atomic number of A is 6, so we can very well say from the atomic number A must be carbon and B atomic number is 14, so we know element having atomic number 14 is silicon. Okay, even though they did not ask for it, so but we know atom A is carbon and B is silicon.